Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It's time to sleep. Mama's going to read me a bedtime Quran story.
Okay, Seth. Mama is going to read your bedtime Quran story. Okay, Seth. Now we have Madyan and Ayka. We restored to him his family, and doubling the number as an act of our grace. A long time ago, there were two ancient cities. They were called Madyan and Ayka. Both places were on the coast of the Red Sea. Because of this, many ships stopped at these cities. It was here that merchants of the city knew that they could buy the most beautiful of treasures. Ever so often, the Madyans and the Icons loaded up the camels at the ports. They were at the special advantage. Very few people could get their hands on the treasure that they could. And as time passed, the markets were filled with foreign goods from across the seas. Soon the merchants became very rich because their treasures were so admired in nearby cities. Everybody wanted something from Madian or Aika, but their riches made them want more and more and more. Quickly, the pockets were filled with gold and silver, but they still were not happy. It was not enough. Some of them forgot that their riches came from Allah, and they forgot to be thankful altogether. In time, the merchants did not care about being fair. They started to cheat in the shop. High prices were demanded. Wrong weights and measure were often used. They forgot about Allah completely. They forgot that they were being watched, and this was the biggest mistake. Allah disliked what they were doing, so He sent the Prophet Shuaib alayhi salam to speak to the people of two cities. Do not cheat in your markets, the Prophet Shuaib alayhi salam would say. Weigh goods fairly, measure them properly, make sure you give people what they pay for. But the leaders of this city just laughed at the Prophet Shuaib alayhi salam. They were too proud to be told what to do. You're alone, they would say. You're weak. How can we let you tell us what to do? Others said much worse things. Leave the city. Leave us alone. They would warn him. If you don't, we will hurt you. But the Prophet Shoaib alayhi salam was not ready to give up on them. I don't want to argue, he would say, but you must listen to my advice. You must listen before it's too late. Again, the Prophet Shoaib alayhi salam was laughed at. Little did the merchants know that he was being looked after. One night, a terrible earthquake struck both cities. In no time, houses tumbled into ground, walls crumbled away, walls shattered into pieces, and roofs caved in on their slippers below. This was the threat the Hazrat Prophet Shoaib alayhi salam had warned them about. This was the threat that the people did not listen to. In the end, only the good survived. Those who were left knew that Allah hated those who cheated. He hated those who lied, and He promised to protect those who loved and listened to Him. Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما. Our Lord, guard us from the punishment of hell, for its punishment is most painful to suffer. Indeed, it is an evil abode and evil dwelling place. Okay, so did you like the story?
Yes, Mama.
And what did you learn from it?
I learned cheating is very 100 bad.
Oh, that's so nice. So, do you want to say good night and Allah Hafiz?
It's time to sleep, everyone. Love is.